You are awesome, and you're back.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Dan. This is Mandy.
And you are watching BuzzChomp.
Woo, yeah, you go. Woo, woo, yeah.
Woo!
Enjoy.
Iron Throne Theories.
We are banging through all of our favorite Game of Thrones characters. As Season 7 approaches, how can each one end up on the Iron Throne? Daenerys Targaryen, Queen of Westeros.
I would love for Daenerys to become queen of the Iron Throne. I would love it. I would feel like it would be such a victory for her and everything that she's gone through over her lifetime of us knowing her. Jon Snow must die for Daenerys to be queen of Westeros. The houses of the north are behind Jon Snow, and when she saves their lives, they are going to get behind Daenerys. Dany sends one of her dragons with Jon Snow to fight the White Walkers. Comes down to Jon Snow and the king of the White Walkers, the guy we saw him being made. Jon Snow's got his dragon glass, and he's gonna get him, guys. He's gonna get him, but Jon Snow's gonna get taken down too. And like he said before, he will not be brought back to life. That's it. That's it, guys. But Dany's dragons and Dany, they'll be there. They'll be there first, before they go to King's Landing, before they take down Cersei. That's what's really going to bring them all together, because Daenerys is going to see the importance of that White Walker war, and she's going to follow Jon Snow there. She's going to take care of that threat, and then they'll turn all their attention to Cersei, and by then, no one's going to be behind Cersei. No one's going to be behind Cersei at all. King's Landing is to be ripe for the picking, and Daenerys is just gonna strut on up there. Daenerys will have her hand Tyrion Lannister, the actually only good Lannister. I mean, we love Jaime, but let's face it, Tyrion is good and he knows how to lead. She'll have the support. She'll have that house, the Lannister house. After she had band together with Jon Snow, Sansa will be behind her. House Stark, everyone in the north will be behind her.
Daenerys is a super big fan favorite, and we would absolutely swoon if she ended up as Queen of Westeros. But there's a lot that's got to go right for her. Namely, House Lannister's got to get out of the way, House Stark's got to get out of the way, and all the other minor houses got to band behind the Targaryen banner once again. Well, it seems pretty obvious that her fire and dragons are going to help defeat the ice and snow of the north, correct? That kind of helps solidify her I'm saving everybody way of going about it. Yet, Sansa has to die. House Stark has to be out of the way. Sansa Stark must die. All of these slavers, they're still chasing Daenerys, so they're going to follow her across the ocean. Don't kid yourself. But then they're going to go nutty in King's Landing. I believe the slavers are the ones that eliminate the Lannisters and Cersei. Then there's the Tyrells. Don't forget about the Tyrells. And Dorne. Don't forget about Dorne. They kind of just side whoever's the winning horse. So that's why they're on Daenerys' side. Theon's house always sides with House Stark at this point. And with Sansa gone because she dies in the war against the White Walkers, someone's got to go, and it's her. We're not bringing her back to life. I know you're thinking maybe they'll bring her back to life because they brought her mother back to life in the book, but I don't really think these Red Priestesses are going to have as big of a role as everyone believes. That's more for the novels, not in the show. So Sansa perishes in the war with the White Walkers, and that leaves House Stark kind of open. Jon Snow kind of has to take it over, right? Someone's got to lead the house. Bran's in the tree, and I believe Rickon's still dead or missing. No, he died. There's really only one person to claim the throne, and that's Daenerys, and she's wanted it all along. I do believe Tyrion survives, and I kind of think Mandy's right that he'll be the hand of the king once again. But she's absolutely wrong about Jon Snow dying. Jon Snow, he's got to be like the lead surviving person of this whole mess. I mean, he can go inside to the minds of the wolves. He's got the whole gambit. He's going to go talk to Bran that way. figure out his true identity that way, that he's related to Daenerys. That's why he can't marry Daenerys, because they're the same blood brothers, and that's weird. I know they did it in the past, but they've evolved since then. I hope so. Dany is queen of Westeros.
The previews for season 7 have made it look like Daenerys is going to go to King's Landing and fight that war first. They're just throwing us off, guys. They're just throwing us off. This White Walker battle has to happen first.
The war in King's Landing has to come first. But then Dany's going to get all wrapped up in that and get called with her dragons to the north. Sansa dies, and then when she returns back, she's queen because there's no one left. Everyone's been murdered.
Comment below. Let me know what you think of our Daenerys Targaryen Queen of Westeros theories. Yeah, kids, yeah. Iron Throne theories.
Tune back in.
More from Mandy and Dan
on BuzzChomp.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, thank you.